It's time for a Question Tuesday. There were some interesting questions for me, so hopefully I'll have some interesting answers for you. Sorry it took a while to get around to making this video after I posted that I was going to make this video, but it took a while to get enough questions to make this video. If you hear a bunch of rain in the background, just ignore it. That's just, rain that's being pushed up by the leading edge of a typhoon that's headed this way, so no big deal. I hope. Let's just get to the first question.
I'd like to hear a bit about your cross-cultural experiences. What's been the most unexpected learning experience?
I don't know. I mean, I've been thinking about this and trying to figure out, did I really have any unexpected learning experiences? I mean, my whole time here has been a learning experience, gradually learning more and more about the country. Trying to think of any specific event that was a sudden revelation about Japan. I'm having a hard time coming up with anything.
If you could only eat one flavor for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Maybe butterscotch. Just butterscotch ice cream. Even if what I was eating isn't actually butterscotch ice cream, if it tasted like butterscotch ice cream, I'd be happy.
If you could reboot any show that has ended either willingly or otherwise, which would it be and why?
Well, it depends what you mean by reboot. If you mean reboot like the Star Trek movies reboot of Star Trek, I'm not really sure what I would want to reboot. If you're just talking about restart, something that had ended, I would want to restart and continue Firefly. Because I want more Firefly! Actually, come to think of it, what I would reboot, start over fresh, new actors, new storylines, decent storylines, Buck Rogers. I think possibly because I'm just not getting enough science fiction TV shows lately. I'm not getting any. Although, come to think of it, I'm over a season behind on Doctor Who. I gotta get my hands on that.
If you had a time machine, where would you travel to?
If I had a time machine, well, I would definitely want to travel into the past to see dinosaurs. Because dinosaurs, because reasons. Because dinosaurs are cool. Closest thing to dragons that ever lived. Nah, they're cooler than dragons because dinosaurs really existed. But I would also want to travel into the future because it's the future.
Should people be able to make fan fiction and fan art without their material be considered an infringement? And why should they be able to get credit over someone else's ideas?
Fan art and fan fiction, that can be a tricky subject. I think people should get credit for what they make. I mean, whether or not it's based on someone else's ideas, if you draw a picture, you should get credit for that picture. It is your work. It is your artwork. If you write a fan fiction story, well then yes, you say written by me. You or you or whoever, what your name is, written by you because you made that story. Now, if it's based on someone else's original ideas, while you should get credit for what you made, you shouldn't get financial gain for what you made. It depends if you add anything to it, When people base what they made off of some other person's idea, but then increase on it and parody it, that's different. Basically, I'm not a copyright lawyer. I think, go ahead, make all the fan fictions, make all the fan art you want to, but say, the character's not mine. The original concept is not mine.
What day, if any, would you consider the best of your life?
That's a tough one. I'd have a hard time picking out just one. My wedding day was fantastic. Day each of my children were born were usually incredibly exhausting and exhilarating and wonderful, absolutely terrifying at the same time. Well, first child, terrifying, no big surprise. Or you could even say the very first day of my life was the best day because without that, none of the rest would have followed.
Sunset or sunrise?
That depends. Do I have to get up early? Don't much like getting up early. If I have to get up early, I'll stick with sunset. If I can stay up all night, then sunrise is good. I like them both. I just don't want to get up early. Staying up all night's fine.
If you could only wear any color for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Well, if I could wear any color, I don't have to choose. I'm pretty sure you meant to say one color, and if I had to choose one color, blue. It's my favorite color, and people have told me that blue really suits me, so those are my reasons.
If you could go anywhere on planet Earth, where would you go and why?
If I could go anywhere on planet Earth, I'd go everywhere on planet Earth, because I want to see it. All of it. If I could go anywhere in the galaxy, I'd go everywhere in the galaxy. I need a TARDIS.
Favorite day of the week?
Don't know if I really have a favorite day. I mean, Sunday is my only real day off, but I can't even call it my favorite. I know I've got to work the next day.
What is your favorite time period in history?
Maybe ancient Rome. I don't know why. I like ancient Rome. So I guess that's another answer to the time machine question too. I'd probably go visit ancient Rome as well as the dinosaurs and the future.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much it is, I have no idea. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoy making question and answer videos. If you have any other questions you'd like me to answer, I would be willing to make one of these videos every month. Any questions you may have that you want me to answer in a future video, leave in the comments below or tweet them to me at MV aka Sparkus or on my Facebook page. Just put some kind of little 365 Nerds tag just so I know it's not a question for me in my personal channel. So everyone who watches this, whether you think you're a vlogger or a YouTuber or not, whether you have any experience with making a video or not, make a video. It's fun. I'd really like to see more videos from more nerds. Everyone, don't forget to be awesome.